like so much easier to just make jokes and just chill in rank. There is like no comparison at all. He was such a nice guy, and everybody shit on him for some reason.
All right, welcome, Poko. The first question, and I have to ask you this. Maybe it's racist, but it's a good way to start the interview. Since you're French, favorite cheese?
Favorite cheese? Roquefort, blue cheese. Very strong and disgusting. I love it.
I can't stand blue cheese. Second question, there might be a theme appearing here. Favorite bread?
I mean, just normal baguette. Just
Normal baguette.
crunchy on the outside and soft in the inside. Lovely.
Okay. All right. Your best hero?
Tough to say. Between Diva and Sigma, I guess?
Not Zarya?
Nah.
Was it once upon a time Zarya?
Yeah, maybe at the very beginning.
All right. You've played a lot of Overwatch. You've played with a lot of people. Back when it was two tanks, who's your favorite tank partner?
I think that was Fraggy. I think I had the
Fraggy?
most. Yeah.
The season
I
one?
th- yeah, I had the most fun with him. We are so friend together. Spent so much time outside the game and stuff, and yeah, I don't know. He was such a nice guy, and everybody shit on him for some reason. But I don't know, that was
Not a lot
just
of people were fans of his Winston, I don't think, at the time.
yeah. I mean, even his Reinhardt were like very undervalued, even though he was doing so much.
Yeah.
He was like making so much space, and I was like just throwing bombs and hoping that works.
All right. This year, World Cup, who's winning it? You
Uh,
guys?
no, maybe not. I hope though, but maybe South Korea.
Yeah, it seems like a good bet.
Yeah.
All right. So my understanding in France is the south of France is heavily rugby pilled, and the rest
hmm
is a big football bit. So where do you sit? Are you a football or a rugby person?
Rugby. I do not watch any football. There is like the World Cup in France this year of rugby, so I love it.
France have a good chance this year. You think they'll win?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we are playing against South Africa this week, and
Yeah,
I think
that's
if
right.
we
Yeah,
win,
tough game.
we we have a good chance to win it all.
Who do you think is the most underrated player you've played with? Someone who doesn't get enough credit.
Oh, interesting. Maybe Boombox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't really like a star player, but he was doing a lot actually. And then Alarm came and he was getting benched because Alarm was like so good back in the days. And yeah, he was just on the bench, even though he was like a really nice guy and really nice player for the team.
Yeah, no, I can respect that. I worked with him in World Cup 2019. He was really good. I sort of expected him to be like just a bit like I don't know what you'd call it. You know how sometimes maybe like the season one players get a little bit like they just like here because they were here in season one. Are they actually not good
Yeah, yeah,
anymore? But I thought Boom was actually really good. I think he was like one of our best players in that year.
for sure.
All right, so you have quite the rare accolade of playing in every Overwatch League season. So
Yeah.
just about. Which one was your favorite?
Uh, s- Season 3, I think, with like the homestand and traveling, meeting people, meeting fan. Going to Philly, I think that was like the most fun. Season 1 and Season 2 in LA were like fun, but we had like so much work, like 40 matches, and everything was like exhausting. So I think Season 3, and we played so good with Fusion this year. So
That was like the
like
elite team, right? When it was like KDG and you had like
yeah,
Fury and Sado and yeah.
yeah. Everything that I remember of this year was like so good, except the playoff. I do not want to talk about the playoff.
All right. Where's the favorite venue You've played at?
I mean, Season 1 grand final, Barclays
Yeah,
Center, well, like 14,000 people, I think. That was like so loud.
hard to top
And
that.
yeah, I think that was the best time of my life, maybe. Like so many people, crazy. Love the energy.
All right. What's the best thing about being a pro player?
Uh, I mean, probably the money, I guess. I mean, We are getting paid well compared to like other normal jobs, right?
Yeah.
But there is like so much that you have to give, like all your time, or leave your country, leave your family, and stuff like that. But we are gaining so much money. I mean, we are playing Overwatch sadly, so we are not gaining as much as League of Legends or Counter Strike. But it's not too bad. Can't complain.
Yeah, no complaints here either. What's the worst thing about being a pro then?
All the practice. We have so much practice, like 6 days a week, like 10 hours a day playing this stupid ass game, even though you don't want to play it sometimes. You have to play it and just communicate with your teammate and stuff. Sometimes it's just too much. You want to break, but you cannot.
Yeah, no, I feel that. No free time. Okay, so we've had who's the most annoying teammate you've ever had?
Oh, tough one. Maybe Neptuno. Yeah, Neptuno. He was from Spain, so he's like already annoying. Um, But back in season 1 and season 2, we are like all staying at the Fusion House in LA. And I was waking up very early to do like French stream to my French community people. And like the Korean players were staying up very late. So he couldn't sleep. And he was already pretty old, so he had to sleep at least 10 hours a day. So he was getting a little mad at me for waking him up. So we were like a little.
Did you share a room or did you just live near each other?
No. I mean, he was upstairs. I was downstairs, but sometimes when you stream in French, you do some weird noise, and it is what it is. But yeah,
All right, favorite band or artist, music.
music band. Oh, favorite band. I have to say, I don't listen to music that much, like on my own. Uh, I have no idea. I think it's a pass on this one.
I think even when we used to be in the gym in season 5, you'd always ask me to pick the music. You'd never
Yeah,
pick it, and I'd always just
I mean,
pick a French DJ because I thought that was
yeah,
French people like
he's gonna,
French
he's
things,
gonna
right?
like it. Yeah, I don't mind the music. I'm just easygoing with it.
Okay. You never been to see anyone like live or a band live?
No, never.
Oh wow. All right. Your opinion? Who's the best off tank ever?
Ooh, tough to say. Like on the whole Overwatch area, um, the best off tank that I've played against was like Hanbin for sure. He was like so good, but he wasn't there in season 1, season 2, season 3, I think. Yeah. So if I had to pick like the best off tank, probably Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was mechanically amazing.
Yeah, I think that's a fair shout. I think we played against Dallas in scrims when we were at playoffs this year, and Hambin was on Zarya. And he just has infinite bubbles. There's just no mistake. It's just impossible. Like we forced a bubble, we forced a bubble, we forced a bubble. He still has bubble for our shatter. He always has one. He's just I don't know. It's crazy how he plays perfect so often. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
you always feel people always have mistakes, but not Hambin.
I remember playing against Hanbin at the beginning of season 4, and I was like, how is this guy so good at everything he does? Like positioning, the way he doesn't take damage, the matrix and everything. I was like, oof, this is tough. It's getting rough for me out there.
Yeah, no, both insane players, really. All right. Is there anyone you'd regard? You've played with a lot of people. Who's like the best leader you've played with? Like in
The-
game, motivating people, looking after people.
Maybe Ben Best actually.
Yeah,
He's very good at shot calling, everything he does. He's just sometimes a bit too much on the moment, so if things doesn't get his way, he's gonna get annoyed. But he has been working on that, he's got better. I mean, I've known him since the beginning of Gamers Origin, so it's like 6 years ago. And yeah, very good leading guy, and I think he can do a nice captain for a team.
yeah. You're playing with him again this year as well. Obviously at the World Cup as well.
Yep.
Well, maybe not with him, but fighting for the spot.
Yeah, exactly. In the same team.
All right. Who's your favorite teammate ever?
Favorite teammate ever? Tough. I mean, I had so many good memories from like all the years. It's hard to say. But I mean, I spent some nice time with Scarpe, with Fragi, with Alarm, obviously. And even 2 years ago with London, with like Backbone. Everybody was like fun to hang around. I don't think I have like a favorite one.
Okay. Biggest phobia.
Biggest phobia? Uh, I don't know. Just oof.
I don't think I've ever seen you scared of something.
No. I mean, I don't care about animals or little insects or anything. Um, just
Heights or
having to.
anything?
No, 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 not even. Maybe having to work. I
Having
think,
to.
yeah, maybe going back to school is like no way for me.
Yeah, I remember. When was it? Do you remember that cockroach that was in the bathroom in London? And
Yeah.
like, Admiral found it, and I went to look at it, and I don't like bugs at all. So I was trying to play. I was trying to play it cool and be like, "That's fine," just underneath I was exploding, but on the surface I was trying to play it cool. But you just dealt with it. But in my head I was like, "Thank God Poker was dealing with this and not me."
Yeah, I mean they're like poor little things. They're probably more afraid of us than we are afraid of them. So
Don't know. I really don't like them, so it's maybe pretty close. All right, if you could be a pro in another game, which game?
probably Counter-Strike. I've
Yeah.
played a lot of Counter-Strike in my very beginning of life. I don't know how to say it. Shit. My English got so much worse. But yeah, I played Counter-Strike 1.6, Counter-Strike
All right.
Source, and then Global Offensive. Like I love the game, but yeah, it was
At
like
such a high level.
yeah, a little too difficult to become pro on it. So when Overwatch came out, I was like, let's go, my time to shine.
Now you've been a streamer for a good few years, you've been a pro for a long time. Which is better? Which would you rather, streamer or a pro?
Streamer for sure. It's like so
Why?
much easier. You could just make jokes and just chill in rank. There is like no comparison at all. You can chill at your home, see your friends, go outside, just cut the stream. Don't stream for like a few days. Nobody cares.
Let's take a
But
vacation.
yeah, exactly. Um, but I mean, being a professional is like once in a lifetime, right? You're not gonna be good at the game like your whole time. So if you have like an opportunity, of course you have to take it. But being a streamer is like so much nicer.
I guess it's easier now. You've had do the pro and then the stream, like
Yes,
that's the way.
ex- exactly.
All right, this is last one. You've played with so many good players. Who's the most clutch player? Like if it's like the final fight, grand finals, you're back at the Barclays Center, one fight to win everything. Who's the most clutch player? Who do you want in that spot to make the clutch?
Maybe Carpe on Widow, I
Carpe
think.
on Widow?
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I
I
think you're
believe
probably
I
right.
believe the guy. Take care of everything. Go on.
All right, that's it. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you for having me.